everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today, as usual, on Wednesday, we will go to the love reading. This is love reading number 61 and it's a general readings. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so because we're stepping into the alignment time. Now, the concept of this is, the question is, because there's a lot of scientists, physicists in the past trying to prove the qualities and the mechanisms of times and space. And based on my real experiences, because we all have the timeline of where we're heading each period of time, and it's include all the images of the future, and it's a matter of choice of how we want it, and to allow it to happen, we will have to come to realizations of our true identity, and then we will start to manifest the life that we wanted, the life that aligned to your feeling, your heart. Now, speaking of that, I know that a lot of you seeing repeated numbers sequences in the recent past, especially 111. Now, any repeated numbers showing that you are getting so close to that alignment moments, something about your life, the future self is waiting to catch you. So that will be the moment of realizations, enlightenment to people. And because this is a love reading, the reason why I mention this, because now if you want to have a type of partner after everything you learn from other human beings, you now have a certain new models or ideas about the qualities, about other appearances, about anything that you were looking for. So if you go ahead and set your phone alarms 11:11 every day to catch the future, because now you bring things into your consciousness, it's no longer unconscious, and you can start to make a wish. So every time you see 11:11 or other repeated numbers like 222, 444, just go ahead and make a wish of what you want. So if you're looking for love, make a wish about love. Make a wish, the more detailed, the better. It will allow you to start to practice the co-working, co-creating, collaborating with your higher self. Okay, so now let's go to the readings and we will find out what's the love message for Sagittarius. Okay, so as usual, let's go to the oracle cards first. But today, before we use a love oracles, we will go to, let me think, the astro, the star code astro. So I will pull one card from the star code astro and then one card from the love oracles. Now let's see for love reading number 61, what spirits have for the collective. Love rating number 61. And thank you very much for all your support to the channel so far. If you're new to the channel, please like, share the video and subscribe to the channel to help it grow. If you would like to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. Here, the first card we have Thing, Pallas Athena, number 30th. Let's see why this card comes out, because this is the energies of Aquarius. So there is something about the completions of the journey that you have been through. There's something I'm hearing, but I'm waiting for the second card from a love oracle so we can change the information. But there is something about paying attention to your how I say, the process of filtering people in your life, because there's a lot of people meant to go, and those who left, it's a time to put them into the right category, so there's no longer confusions or not really a mistake, but um, the confusions about someone might be the potential partner or not. So that is what I'm hearing. Something about Athena, the Aquarius. So this is quite air energies. That's what I'm thinking. So that's the card retreat here. It's time to disconnect from the world, to think. Now, because this is a love reading, so in this scenario, how we interpret this, there is something about the energies of the self upgrading going on at the moment. So to focus on self awakening is still the priorities. So if you still in that process, then don't think about other thing, because it will distract your mind, your focus. So working on yourself first, because when your energy is being upgraded, you will attract the whole new world, the whole new people. So don't rush doing it step by step, because obviously this is a big process going on at the moment. So there's something about retreat. However, let's go to the tarot. That's where I think there's some direct message to people from spirits about if you're dealing with someone air sign, yeah, or earth sign. There are two signs that I'm hearing here. There's something about the air signs and the earth sign. Then it's time to give them the titles, the correct titles of what they meant to be in your life, if they still remain, if the process not yet removing them, if you see what I mean, to avoid confusions. And because there is something about you meant to move forward with the energies going on at the moment. So don't allow yourself to be stuck for any other excuses or reasons, but your own happiness and your own desire. What is your soul desire? So now let's go with the tarot. With the love readings, the overall energies, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is amazing. I should put it here to keep more space. So the overall energies, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The divine timings is going on right now. There's something coming to alignment. Now that is also to say that there will be a lot of new thing emerges, and a lot of new people coming, crossing your way too, or a lot of people I say rushing around you. It's like the energies of the lovers card. So make sure that you don't entertain those people that not needed. It's time to start to practice the conscious life. Bring it from the unconscious end to the conscious end. So you will more actively participate in life and more actively attract what you're looking for, especially love. So the Wheel of Fortune is also saying that there is a divine timing that you potentially will meet up with people, and there's someone potential for you, looking for you. But that's why Spirit advised that with the people that trying to fling, you will know it. You will know when the energies of other people, they're not quite, how I say, confident. They don't make you feel confident with their appearance. There's no sincere about these type of energies. So that's the best way to retreat and working on yourself to allow your manifestation works on another level, higher level. So the challenge, let's see, the tower. So the tower in challenge positions, it indicates that the tower is crumbling down. There's something in your situation. And of course, this is love reading, so this is about your relationship. That's why the card retreat and thing is about. So there's the warning from spirits saying that it's time to go, because the wheel of fortune is about the divine timing, which is the time that you start to getting aligned to your new divine plans. So in the recent past, let's see what in the recent past. This is love reading number 61. A new wheel of fortune is running. So the new cycles is running for you. So in the recent past, you have the Queen of Cups. This is the revisions moment for people. So you've been thinking about all those people that you once, really fond of, or even you can say that you loved these people. Can be more than one person. So it's like the rewinding of your memories. You start to remember and thinking about all these people, and this is actually the process of filtering to see who's to keep and who's to remove, to get that confirmations for yourself. There's someone that you really this is quite interesting, because I can see the way you think through the Queen of Cups. So there's someone that you have really desired. You really fond of this person, but for some reason these persons were like in the energies of the Emperor. Someone very hot, very passionate, but unfortunately these type of energies is never honest, and very being kind of like very they hiding things. So there is something about that the person like that. But again, you don't but that's what I'm saying about when we living unconscious, we don't understand why we keep doing and thinking that way. But once you start to learn how to live or take part in your life more actively, you start to able to recognize the pattern of what you're thinking. So actually you were trying to manifest for the models of what you learned. So the whole times the universe actually prepared you for what you can get in the future, but it will only comes when you allow yourself to understand this and be aware of it, and that is when the manifestation will work. So now let's see this whole process. This is from your subconsciousness, right? So we will see what triggered the situations, because for the fact that there's a four of wands, or like let's say the soulmate somewhere. A lot of people feel it around this time, especially that we're going through the fifth house. So the love's supposed to be around this time, but remember, because the energies of the earth, the whole world is still at the lower frequency. It's in the process of ascending. So it's still the patterns of the delay matters of the material world. So the manifestation is still slow. However, if you learn how to co-create, that's why ascending energies around this time is the most advantageous opportunities for people to do it. when the energy is going higher, your manifestations will be much faster. Now, we have the Two of Cups. So, as long as you, how I say, that's the reason why the spirits advise people to retreat from those distractions. So basically, we'll have to think of these people. Who are they and what their roles up till now? Their role might be different at the beginning, but right now, their roles probably no more or less than just to distracting you from getting to where you are. So now, let's see what coming towards people. Love reading number 61. So you have your mentality, you have the Two of Cups, and you have the Four of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups in the recent past, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. You're gonna meet someone, and this energy is new. So what coming toward you is the Knight of Swords. Someone will come to you. This person is quite how I say, enthusiastic personality. Is quite how what's the word, that they quite open-minded, that they're very open, the heart is very open toward you. The Nine of Swords, and they kind of like in younger energy too, so we need to clarify to see the exact type of energy that we're dealing with. So let's see, in your environment we have the death, things changes, people going through the transformations at the moment. So that means that your love life is being renewed, and it will be renewed when your mentality is being renewed accordingly. So if you watch tarot, don't take things that people tell you straight away and then being upset, because as I say, we need to take part in life, in everything more actively, with choices, with analysis. So that's why I say think changes and renew for people. That's the general tendency, because it's a collective readings. But we need to change ourselves first to allow these manifestations, new blessings come in and works. So the external environment, let's see what we have. We have the Empress. This is when you really, how I say, create that nurturing environment. The energies around you, when you start to produce that nurturing energy, and especially when you start to focusing on rebuilding or decorating your places, or working in your gardens, for example. One day you are staying at home and this person is just say hello, can I visit you, or something like that. It will changes the whole thing. So now let's see hope and fear that we have. So by the way, this is the full Celtic spread, which normally I do for love reading, so we can get more details of things. And the world, your life's about to be transformed too, so everything's going to be new. Now based on this, the message is so clear today with this reading, without the clarifying yet, that whoever that you are, you still have to think about, especially the old people, the old contacts. it's not the wise choice, because you need some new experience. You need something more vital, the people with more vibrant energies. That is what you need. You don't want the old and shallow energy, because it just pull your energies down. It brings your energy down. Okay, so the outcome energies, we have the Four of Pentacles, moving into the new life, the new stability. Now, let's clarify this. This is gonna be interesting. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Queen of Swords. There you go. That is the right timing, and I think you will make a final decision. So there's a lot of clarities you're gonna gain around this time, to allow you to catch with the divine timing, and it's a blessing. Um, you will stop a number of people in your life, because you've been in that process of recent past, because you're trying to what happening is, you retreat your emotions to the Queen of Cups, and then you revise to see if anyone left that still matching with your wishes, or deserve the cups that you're holding, to give to them. That is what you're doing. So the challenge, let's see, the challenge is the Tower is clarified by the Page of Cups. So there is someone trying to contact you, or trying to, get friendly to you. That doesn't need to be an explanations, or an apologize, or even you want to talk to someone. But the challenge here is, for some reason, it's only through distance. So you don't, or you're not given the chances to meet face to face. So there is some sort of blockage. Now that is the sign of the universe. There's a blessing from the universe saying, it's not for you, go the other way. And if you remember the card I pulled yesterday, it's a Nine of Wands. It's a blockage. So the universe trying to guide you toward the right path of where you're meant to be. So the Queen of Cups, let's see if I'm right about the Queen of Cups. What's the Queen of Cups thinking? The Queen of Cups is think about the Six of Pentacles. I don't know why it's in reverse, but we keep that way, right? I don't read reverse card, but obviously that, see the Six of Pentacles in reverse energy. So you just feeling like it wasn't enough of what people say, what people did, or what people are trying to convince you. It's out of balance. You don't receive the what you deserve if you give that cups away. So that's exactly the energies of what's going on. Now, it's interesting now. We have the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, but nothing can conclude yet. So let's go with the Four of Wands first, because the Four of Wands is actually what your higher self trying to show you. But you couldn't quite get the message clearly. So the Four of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Wands. There you go. So your higher self saying that it's not yet, it's not yours yet. And even in the oracle message, we have the card No on Monday, and the Nine of Wands yesterday. So there is something about there's a confusions going on so far between you and someone, and you kind of like knew it's not for you, but then it's to some extent because there's not much option left for you, and you in that process of observing and analyzing, to see if they are really meant to be with you or not. So let's see who's the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a magician. That's interesting because the magicians here is someone who very, with the same intelligence, same qualities with you. Now let's see who's the magician. And this person, the magician is, this person is like on the way. It's the readiness of the energy. So this person is on the way. So can it be the Nine of Swords? So let's clarify the magicians, please. The magicians is clarified by the Seven of Wands. Again. Okay, so now the magicians is actually the Page of Cups, who trying to convince you about they are the soulmate. But spirits say that it's not, because the Seven of Wands is the energies of you should change the path, or keep moving, because someone else coming here with the Nine of Swords. Now this is only the good things about Tarot that we have, because it shows us the ideas of what's going on. So whoever it is in your environment so far around this time trying to convince you things, because if it's natural, there will be no need to convince, and there will be no blockage. That's the thing. But the tower has been blocked, so there is some distance here. So it's mainly through contact through distance. Oh, yeah, you can't see, or you can't meet this person, because the tower is here. It's in the challenge, because you meant to go ahead, or whatever ways you want to go, but not that path of returning. So this is like the spirit trying to arrange that you can't return to someone, because you thought it was the soulmate, or the right one before, and up till now, because other options is being removed, you still kind of consider it. This is the rewind of Mercury and Pluto, remember that. So the Nine of Swords, let's see who's coming toward you. This is the more important part. The Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Love reading number 61. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Someone comes to you. Definitely. We don't know who yet. Someone will come to you, and it's kind of like very soon. And this person, let me pull another card for the Knight of Swords. Now we don't have the Two of Cups, we don't have the Four of Wands any longer. So who's the Knight of Swords? It's the Fool. So someone is also in that positions of, starting a new like manifestation, especially when it comes to love, because this is about love, and will visit you while you're busy working on your own places, your own home, your house, your gardens. So this person wants to take a leap of faith at the moment with you. Who is that? Is that the new one or is the old one? Because they don't show with this energy. Okay, so let's go to the death. The death card is clarified by the Queen of Wands. So that is you. So you're gonna become the more correct versions of yourself. Now, how many versions that we become, we don't know, because depends on how fast we learn things and transform. But after you enlightened, that's probably the last version of you, because you're no longer living under the trigger of egos. So your own energy is very, very good. It's kind of like attracting a lot of, opportunities. The Empress, we have the star, but the star in reverse. So there is some sort of healing that you still need to do. This is like the Nine of Pentacles in challenge. So why you busy working on yourself somewhere independently, then um, you kind of like one step closer to your destiny. Now the world, let's see, the world card is clarified by, it's a new beginning obviously, but let's see if we can get something else with the Seven of Swords. Ooh. Now, because the workers is in the positions of hope and fear, so there's some alarming from spirit saying that this is the people, the deceiving people. So there's at least one or two people that you're dealing with. They pretend to be the right match to you, to stop you from getting into your new chapter, or at least to not to let your heart sing free and fly, and find your own happiness. So there is something about the very close or people that you never even think about, that might be the options of those that holding you back. You need to think about that, because the Seven of Swords here is something right around you, because they know your plan. So don't tell people your plan or what you want. If you want to leave them, then just leave them, and just tell them that you don't want them to stay around you, or you don't have time for them, for example, in a polite way. Then they will get the message. So there's something about the finer clarity, the finer decisions needs to be made. So the Four of Pentacles, let's see what we have. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Wands. Definitely a new beginning is in the menu. It's on the menu. You was this is like the cleansings, the filtering, the cleansings, the affirmation of who is who, and why you should go ahead and follow your destiny. Okay guys, so far I don't see love coming to you yet, but this is part of the process, the step that people have to go through to allow the new manifestations to work. But I do see someone coming toward you, and this is like you didn't expect about the conversations that how I say it's clicked, because sometimes You meet people and you can be open up and talk about everything straight away. So that is the sense of, if you meet someone like that, then that is someone that you can consider. However, those people in the past and make you feeling confused or trying to kind of like come up with excuses with the Page of Cups here, but never, got a real chances or opportunities to even do a simple things, then it's the time to really put an end on it. So your energy is not being wasted into things that not necessary. So the new energies, the new blessings will find a way to come in faster. Okay guys, so if you like what I'm doing, please like, share the video, subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you would like to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you and bye bye.